Yo, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be tackling how to do a modern mullet. This haircut's real popular in almost every barbershop. It's spruced up for the past couple years. A lot of scissor work, taper, a little bit of everything, line up. So we're going to be tackling how to get into all that today. I really appreciate if you guys would like, comment, and subscribe. This channel is for barbers who are struggling with their haircut times, business, efficiency, all that. I'm here to help young barbers solve all their problems. If you guys are finding value in any of these videos, tutorials, little gems I drop throughout the video, I do have a one-on-one school mentorship for a very nice setup. I actually just got my first member in it last night, so we're growing it. We're going to help that guy. We're going to help him across his whole business. I have a personalized plan for him, and we're doing weekly calls. He could text me. We're doing weekly calls and stuff like that. So I'm super excited to do that, starting that up. So I want to get more members. The first 5 members get a discount. So if you're watching this and you're really interested in that, join. I'll text you, DM you. Leave a comment if you guys have any questions about that. But let's get right into this tutorial. So as you can see, guys, we started debulking it with the 3 guard, and then we're going in with trimmer closed, and then clipper closed, then blade open, and now we're going to go blade open with the half guard. I find this to be the fastest way to get the haircut results you want. I've done every hair system in the book, and just to let you guys know, this video is going to be 13 minutes. That's how long it took me the whole haircut with the taper, line up, and all my scissor work. I know some of you barbers struggle with haircut times, maybe cutting for 45 minutes plus. You're not going to make any real money doing that. We want to help you lower your haircut time and become more efficient, so then each day you increase your productivity and make more money. You want barbering to set you financially free, and it can do it. It's done it for me and for a lot of others. And that's why I'm setting up that online course, so I can help barbers one-on-one set financial freedom for them, and they can move how they want, do what they need, work in less amount of time if they want. You know, barbering, there's so many different angles and ways you could go about it and do. There's no really right or wrong way. It's all on how you want to do it. But I know the number one factor on how things usually get done for barbers is the way you live your life is the way you're going to run your business. So if you're really bad with money, your business is going to be bad with money, etc. You know the drill. But as you see, guys, this taper's coming together. I do a 3-4-step method. I only use the half guard, 1.5, and 3 with the babless guards, if you guys are familiar with those. But at the end of each of my haircuts, I just debulk the bottom of it last. It takes actually the longest to do that first with having nothing else done. And then you realize you wasted 2, 3, 4 minutes on that step. Now we're getting into clipper over comb. Guys, if you're a beginner, I don't recommend doing clipper over comb with the trimmer. But if you do, go very lightly. He has curls, so I'm not going to try to go crazy, make it super tight. You want to make it flowy, fluffy, because it's going to curl back up. Final step, we're hitting it with the full shaver. Make sure that bottom's crisped out so we can have a smooth, nice, sharp transition. Now we're just getting in detail a little bit, doing a scoop out method right here. We're going with the 1.5 guard open. Make sure that flows properly. All right, now we're going to do the exact same steps on the other side. Make sure we brush out our canvas. Make sure all the hair is laying right. Right here, we're coming in debulking with the 3. Make sure we're scooping out of the end, not digging into his curls. That's a big one, guys. You want to make sure you go flat out. You never want to go up and in. I used to go up and in when I was a beginner barber, and oh my gosh, I used to mess up so many people. All right, now right here, we're going clipper close, then we're going clipper open. See how long that took me to set? If I would have got my trimmer, debulked everything, set it in, and then full shaved it, I would have still been doing that. Look, that whole blend at the bottom is the foundation is set. So then I just get my half guard and do the exact same things. In this video, I don't know if I explained it, but we're doing the fade down method. So you always start with the blade open, which means the lever is down, and then we're notching it slowly one by one until the blade is closed, and we're moving the clipper down slowly until it fades out that bottom guideline. Usually when I hit the 1.5 guard, I usually just go open to close. Usually with the half and half guard, you want to go through every notch more or less. Right here, we're having the 1.5 open, just scooping it, make sure those little fine hairs at the end are just catching into my teeth. Small form of clipper over comb. Now right here, we're going to clipper over comb. Hair wants to brush back a little bit, so I'm letting it lay in its natural hair pattern, or like the way it naturally lays. Right here, we're just detailing a little bit. See a small faint line. Guys, to me, it's crazy. This whole taper got done in less than 7 minutes. And I have 30 and 45-minute appointment blocks, and this was in a 30-minute appointment block. So think about it. I got this haircut done in 13 minutes while recording it, show you guys, all the beginner barbers, what's really possible. And he was able to get in and out the door. Imagine if your client had to go somewhere and be somewhere on time, and you couldn't do it because you move so slow. You want to be able to move efficient so you can go above and beyond for your clients. You want to set the bar so high. But I feel like what I'm doing behind the chair, it's nothing special than anybody else, but it's definitely unique to me. It's unique to my clients, and I just want to set the bar higher and make sure my clients are taken care of, and I'm able to do that while moving super efficiently. As you can see right here, we just got done lining the C cup up, and guess what? I'm going straight to the neck because that liner is in my hand, and you don't want to put your trimmers down, clippers down, and keep picking up, putting down. Everything adds time. You gotta move so efficiently. It's one fell swoop. Just every motion has a purpose. And we're gonna be doing the same exact thing on the other side, just clean up his neck hairs a little bit. Anyone who grows out their hair all the time, I always just do this because it makes the look super clean. And they still have the long hair. They just don't want all this neck hair on the side of their neck. Make sure we get the bottom of the neck as well. All right, so now we're getting to the top. You want to make sure when you're cutting any type of hair, you want to fully saturate it before cutting it. You don't want it to be dry and wet at the same time, because then it will cut it all kind of different lengths. Right here, I saw something I didn't like, so I'm just going to clip her over comb it real quick. Me making sure the hair is fully wet. Then I bring my client back a little bit. So I usually start all my sectioning ear to ear and move my guideline forward. I do about 3 to 4 sections going forward. This client right here, he only wanted a quarter off everything because he has curls and he does like it longer. His lady does like it shorter, but we do what he likes. So we're just going a quarter. I start in the middle, and then I work my way to the right all the way down. I want you guys to imagine either a line or like you're cutting an afro. When you pick it out, it stands up. We're thinking about this hair laying down as if it was an afro. So meaning when I pull the hair up and it doesn't give like a perfect circle shape like an afro, that's what's getting trimmed off, like the desired length of what the client wants, of course. So I'm doing that all over the head. I see a lot of barbers who come out barber school or who get taught other stuff, the landing strip method. I personally don't like that. I feel like it takes too long. You want to be able to set your guide, move throughout the whole head, and then go the opposite way and cross section, check it, and then everything will be even. And I feel like when you do the landing strip method, like there's not wrong with it like some people do. I just feel like it's not the most efficient way you could possibly do it. As you can see, like I started my guideline ear to ear, and then I'm just using a traveling guideline and connecting into the back. And the scissor work took me no longer than, what, 7 minutes probably? See, we're just connecting everything into the ear-to-ear guideline I set. I know the traveling guideline could probably be confusing, so if you guys want a video on it, just leave me a comment. I'll make a whole video on just scissor work and how I do my scissor work. But a traveling guideline will save you so much time, and it is even. So you'll see me check it a lot. With this method, you're going to go back and check a lot, but I'd rather move efficient, check, and then snip what needs to be snipped afterward than really taking your time and then the client being like, oh, I wanted it a little shorter, and then you have to go back and do that whole long process again instead of going through and using your traveling guideline. All right, now that we're done with the top, now that we're done with the back, we're gonna go to the top and cut the 1/4 inch off. I'm sorry that the camera angle is really bad. This stuff was on my chest, and yeah. So we're coming in, just picking it up, pulling everything straight off the head. This is the cross sectioning right there. Just make sure everything's even with my original guidelines. I'm not cutting too much off the front. And we're just pulling everything up like it's an afro. There will be a little over direction, but you'll create so many sections that it's not going to even matter. Here's the cross checking I was talking about. Make sure we go through like that. You really want to make sure the crown's laying right because you don't want it to be too heavy and like get just look super heavy in the back. All right, so right here, my client does have a slight recession in both corners, so I mainly just trimmed the middle. So it gave a more even, full look. I trimmed the corners just a little bit, but you want to make sure this is all even and growing the same. That's our job as barbers, to make everything look the same, look symmetrical. And once you guys get good at it and train your eyes, and you'll be able to see long spots. So that's why I grab through, make sure I get all the hair out. But right here, we use a lot of body on the curls. A couple squirts goes a long way. So he likes this in his curls. It's a mousse I use. I can link in the description if you guys want to use it. But yeah, make sure we work this all the way through the hair while it's a little damp. Make sure you get good at styling over time, guys. People love the experience and love feeling like they just got $1 million haircut. Also, get you guys a nice little hand blower. It's way better than a neck duster. All right, man. Here's the final product. If you guys like this video, please like, comment, subscribe. I really appreciate all the love and subscribers I've been getting lately. I'm trying to grow to 1,000 followers. I've been posting so consistently every day. I've been liking, watching the growth and everything. Hopefully, I'm helping somebody out there. And if you guys are interested, please join my school community. It's very helpful. Definitely the ROI is there. So it's me helping you directly one-on-one. I've been in the industry 7 years, so come check it out.